Hello, my YouTube family. Welcome back for another video where we talk about all things becoming a notary signing agent here in the state of North Carolina. And today's video, I'm actually going to be answering a question that I've gotten from quite a few different subscribers wanting to know what notary training did I take and what notary training I might suggest and recommend. Well, as I mentioned in my first video, after becoming a notary, you are going to want to get some training. I'll link that video down below too, just in case you haven't seen that one. You are going to want to get some training. And there are many different trainers out there nowadays. Back in the day, there were maybe 3 going around, not that many, or some people would even just, learn on their own, Googling and YouTubing, which is definitely encouraged as well. However, most companies are going to want to see that you do have some industry standard training from a reputable loan signing agent trainer, some type of system. So if you can present, signing companies and title companies with where you receive some training from, that actually gives them some background as to what kind of foundation you have to be able to do the job. So without further ado, I'll first suggest a few options that are available out there. Now, I'm not endorsing one over the other, nor am I suggesting that you don't do one over the other, because honestly, it depends on your learning style and what you need for your notary signing agent business. Like I mentioned before, some people may have a background in the industry and they may be very familiar with the docs, but they're not sure, like, how can I navigate this business and get myself out there? How can I market myself to title companies and that sort of thing? And they may want more of that type of training. And there may be someone else who maybe you've never even been a notary before, so you need more than just foundations and loan documents, but you also need foundations in learning how to prepare notary certificates and that sort of thing. So just depending on what you need is what's going to determine which training you feel more comfortable with. And there is no rule out there that says that you can't do more than one. For example, myself, I actually did 2 different training programs. I did kind of a combination. They both appealed to me. So I was like, well, let me go with this one and then I'll take this one, and combined together, it was a perfect match for me. So you may choose one program because you like certain aspects of what they offer, and then you may like certain aspects of what someone else offers too. Nothing saying that you can't take both and, pick and merge what you like from each program and put those together. That being said, I can understand how it can be costly to do that. So you don't have to do that all at once. You can do one training to kind of get something under your belt, and you may decide to take another training as you get more into the industry. All right, so without further ado, I will say that some of the training programs out there include the NNA. They have a signing agent training program. There is Notary to Pro by Carol Ray. There is Sign and Thrive by Bill Soroka. There's Coach Me Laura by Laura Brewer. There's Mark Wills, Loan Signing Systems. There's Notary to Notary by Vanessa Terry. There's Udemy, I believe it's called. They once in a while will actually run a sale where their regular price is like crazy reduced to, I think, like $12, somewhere around there, for the training that they offer. Just throwing those out there because those are some of the major ones that I researched when I first started as a notary signing agent. And so I chose to do Carol Ray's Notary to Pro program. And I must say that I enjoyed it. And after I did Carol's program, I also did the NNA training as well. So the combination of those two worked perfect for me. And plus, with the NNA, you need to get the background check through them anyway. Most of these courses are going to tell you that, go ahead and get your background check, get their certificate. You can just take the exam. You don't have to pay for their course. You can pay to just take their exam and get their certification, or you can actually take their whole course and get their certification and their background check. So most companies are going to want you to have your background check through the NNA anyway. So for me, it was a matter of, logistics. I kind of got a one-stop shop. I don't have to be, getting things a la carte from this company and that company. I can kind of get everything mostly in one place. So what I loved about Carol's program is that, she is a retired escrow officer, so I felt like the information that she provided, she was able to truly give you some inside information as to how to understand the actual loan documents. She gave a very thorough explanation of the documents that you're going to be presenting to people. And I just found the content, it moves at a pretty slow pace. It's self-guided, so it's not like you have to be locked in at a certain time, that sort of thing. It's self-guided, so you can do as much as you want to in one setting, or you can break it up into however many sessions you need to. I think up to like 3 months until you finish the course. So I really enjoyed that. And then to top it off, after you take the course, I felt very knowledgeable about the information that I had learned and that I was going to be, sharing with people. And then after I take the exam and I got my Notary to Pro certification, I felt more than ready and prepared to be able to pass the NNA certification exam and get my background check and things through them to go ahead and get started. But not only that, what I really, really enjoyed about Carol's program is that she even offers, after you graduate, continued support. There's a graduate website that graduates can go to for resources and tools there that helps you get started. She even has a list that she sends to some agencies that work with her students. They feel like, well, if they were trained by her, these students, we're going to give them a shot if they're new. Most new signing agents know it's not always easy to get your foot in the door when you're new. But, gratefully for the support of Carol, she has some companies that don't mind working with newbies if they're trained by her. So to me, that says a lot, that companies are actually, they put that much stock and dependence in her students, new, fresh out the gate. Like, they feel confident that because they're trained by her, we're going to give these new students a shot because we know that they've got a really good foundation of what they're doing. So that's pretty much it. This video is not very long at all. I just wanted to come out here and share my experience. And like I said, I'm not putting down any other training programs out there. I haven't taken them all. Who knows? I may actually take a couple of more, because I love learning different things from different people. Everyone has different learning styles. Everyone has different teaching styles if you're an instructor. So I enjoy learning different things from different people. But for those of you who are curious, yes, I took Notary to Pro, also the NNA course, and it's worked for me. It's worked for me to my good. I've had pretty much no major, errors or anything like that. And that's because I set myself up in a way to make me successful. when I go to a signing table. Other than a couple of minor things when I first got started, I think I had to go back out to a signer because there was a issue actually with the docs. And but other than that, I pretty much most of these companies, they do rate you. They'll some of them will give you like a scorecard or something like that. And so far, all the companies I work with, I have 100% score rating with them. And I think I owe a great deal of that to the wonderful foundation of training that I got from the beginning, from the start. Well, thank you all for taking the time to listen today. I really appreciate it. You all enjoy your day. I can't wait to come back to share some more exciting content things that I have to share with you. So I will see you next week.